All right, welcome to another Woods Report. We're on our way. We're delivering for Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats.
Haven't done DoorDash in a while.
You guys ride with us as we talk about whatever the latest things are in the news or whatever we saw on TV or movie review, whatever. It's the Woods Report.
And whatever we run into as far as I'm doing our driving. Like sometimes we can have some crazy things happen.
Yeah, so we don't know. Y'all just ride with us. We all on. You know where you going. I don't need to tell you.
We picked up my fingers for talking.
Oh, okay.
We picked up Walmart. Usually when we do a Walmart, we're hoping and praying
that
it's not a lot of water.
It was just a package.
2 little packages.
Perfect. So we getting ready to go drop that off, and then I was going to ask you what's the latest thing you heard on the news or.
Well, they were making comments. I think there was a Mark Cuban interview when Kamala was running. You know, she was putting out the word for looking for a vice.
Okay.
And Mark was brought up, and TMZ and other people have given their opinion on he would be a good vice president because he thinks different.
Does he want to be?
Well, he said he didn't want to be number 2.
Yeah.
So he and that guy, the Shapiro, they both said that I don't want to be a number 2.
Okay.
If I'm in this, I'm,
the Philadelphia
when she was
governor,
running, when she was pulling people
Pennsylvania governor.
Yeah, him, Shapiro. So Mark, I think TMZ at one time had a interview with him. So what's his name? That's over TMZ was interviewing him and asked. He said, "I love this guy. He's such he's
like Shapiro.
He thinks out the box."
Shapiro.
No,
or Mark Cuban. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was referencing the reason why I referenced Shapiro because she put it out for so many of them. Remember, it was like 4 of them, other than the Minnesota guy.
Okay.
But they were saying people were giving their opinions if they would have picked Mark, she probably would have won because they didn't want the same old politics with her, and she was kind of going down the same road as Biden. Mark thinks out the box with how he goes forth. He said, I'm not a politician.
Okay.
But a lot of his ideals are a little different than what a lot of Democrats are doing. So I have a feel, in my opinion, because I follow Mark and I follow him.
You not go just right at the light.
Right? As you said, towards our cousin.
No, it's this way.
Oh,
go right.
Okay, because I was getting ready to turn left.
Right.
I follow him and things that he does, other than the businessman he is, being on Shark Tank. He's consistent and he's straightforward. He's a straight shooter. He'll tell it like it is. That's why he went back and forth with Trump.
Right.
So, or Elon. He and Elon got into a little tit for tat. But I like Mark. He has whatever that word is that you.
I still rather have somebody who knows.
So he may have won. He may have had her to win.
Oh, you mean had he done it?
Yeah, had he ran for vice president, well, he's stronger than the Minnesota guy because he truly got you. Yeah. And Mark would have been like, I don't care what y'all think. No, I don't want this. No, and that's why I got this. Blah blah blah.
I still think Trump would have won anyway.
Well, I'm just saying the Minnesota guy, he was too. I don't know what it was with him.
The guy next door
seemed like a nice guy, but he was just too. People want somebody that's going to be shooting at the mouth with Trump. Oh,
and can back it up.
Yeah. So they was just doing that and giving their opinion on it because a lot of times you don't know would have, should have, could have. How would the race have been? We know with McCain.
I don't think Kamala would have won, period.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying it would have been a little different with Mark as a vice president, though. We don't know. Maybe more votes, even though she may not win.
She didn't even beat when Biden ran.
But
that's how bad these people was like. No.
But TMZ guy brought up a good point. He said, I would have voted.
The next street, you're going to make a right.
He said,
right
this
here.
one here?
Yeah.
He said, and all the things that he didn't agree with Kamala and on some of the things the Democrats are doing, he said if Mark would have ran, he would have chosen her.
Oh.
Because he knew he would be in that White House also fighting for things.
So he's saying he didn't vote for her then? If he said he would have chosen her.
I don't know if he's telling on himself.
He's telling on himself. If he would have said, I would have chosen her. That, but if you said I would have chosen her.
Well, that's my words.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, that's saying you didn't vote for her.
The TMZ guy didn't say. He said, I definitely would have had no brainer and went right in there. Maybe he had to take a little time and go, I don't know if I should vote for Kamala.
Make a right at the stop sign.
But with Mark Cuban, he would have definitely because he
Right.
likes them, as with the
Mhm.
interviews and stuff. So you never know. They're really right here.
Mm-hmm.
They're really having struggles because they had Jasmine. I mean, what's her name?
Crockett.
On The View yesterday, and
You gonna make it right up here?
They have-
yeah, right.
they have an issue with trying to get a forerunner
Mm-hmm.
to represent the Democratic Party, and that's the problem they're having. They don't have a leader. And the reason why that subject came up is because people were mad at Obama for not
I don't think he wanted her.
speaking. No,
Okay, hold on. Getting ready to pull. It's 758. What is this? Keep going.
they was mad at Obama for
Here it
not
is.
that he needs to speak up with what's going on and his opinion. And the ladies were like, he don't need to say nothing if that's him.
Leave at door. I had to scan the barcode.
Oh,
Leave at door.
both of them.
Just
You
one,
gotta
I
scan.
think. Okay.
Yeah, that was part of the discussion. Is he obligated to speak up on what's going on in this country
Okay.
with all the Democratic issues?
She'll be back, y'all.
And most people is like, no. Was it
And
758?
I'm gonna add a photo. 758. Add a photo. I can see. See? Submit. Very easy to do this, y'all. If this is something y'all want to do to make money, very, very, very simple. I hit done, and then you just go through the thing, complete delivery, and that was it.
So we wait on the next call.
Yeah, so we just going out of here.
That's what led that discussion. You
I'm
know
gonna turn
what?
Grubhub back on. Head towards that Walgreens,
Okay.
the ones that I
You
want to
know
drop
what?
this box on.
I'm a say this. Can I go
Probably
out?
one way in, one way out.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
When the ladies were talking about the ex-presidents, the former presidents, including Carter, who passed away recently, there was a photo. They were saying, of course, we all know before this administration
Left.
came in,
Wasn't that the way we came in?
Mhm. before this administration came in, even the first time that Trump came in, the whole atmosphere of presidents, former presidents, that whole president's club
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
changed.
Mm-hmm.
And with his narcissistic ways,
Mm-hmm.
not to say the other ones don't have it, but his is really bad.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he has a stop sign.
He does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was just automatic. You're in the former president's club, whether you agree with politics or not and have the same ideals or whatever, you still was cordial. You still,
Yeah,
hey,
Trump
how you doing?
changed
But
that.
he changed that. So I saw the photo that they had taken with all of the former presidents that are still alive,
Mm-hmm.
and Carter before he died. I'm gonna turn right. Okay. I got teary-eyed. I cried.
Teary-eyed, really?
Yes, I did. Yes, and you know why? I said, God. And I thought about, I said,
They were presidential, and this one is a
Trump,
moron?
I said, Trump can't be in that photo.
No.
I couldn't see him in that photo. Obama.
They don't want him in that photo.
It's not even what they want, though. Because Obama his head was back smiling at the Bush father,
Mm-hmm.
and Bush son was in the front, and Clinton and Carter, they were all smiling. I cried.
Right
I
here,
said,
right here.
this man that we got now in office,
Mm-hmm.
he can't be in that whole, even with the different political parties, he's a different animal. He's a
Different breed.
different beast.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, God, what is your purpose for him being in office?
That's why, to shake things
I
up.
said, because all I can do
Because
is,
all they were doing was the same political.
well, it's not even that,
This is all
though.
the way-
I went, set aside the political stuff. Set aside the same old, same old.
Presidents.
I'm saying set aside all of that. Because I thought about when I looked at them, what I saw with all of them was the fact that they can be the worst presidents ever. If it was Lincoln, George Washington, let's just say
The light is messed
it
up
was,
a bit. Sun.
messy. They were messy.
Mhm.
Does this help?
Mm-mm. It don't matter. Go ahead.
And where you're alluding to, same old politics, same. I get it. Wipe that aside. I still said he won't fit in there
Yeah.
because of how he is, narcissist views, It's about me. He don't even care about the country. I would be okay with him not being a politician, like Mark Cuban said. I'm not a politician. But Mark, you already changed the playing field for the medicines, and people can afford it now.
Right.
You do things that people can relate to every day. You don't have to be a politician to love what you do.
Care about people
and care about people. So I would have given Trump that. But he don't even care about nobody but himself.
Trump care about money.
And I just started crying. I said, Father, other than saving him, I want him to be saved. Lord, you died for him too. Please. What else? How long? How much longer? What, Lord? What we got to do to get him out of office?
He ain't gonna be in office.
So that's what I said. But that one photo made me cry. Because I said, look at the bushes. And Joy on The View, she said, oh my God, I always talked about the bushes. I didn't like them.
Yeah.
She said, this man makes me love them. I love the bushes.
Saw Michelle Obama hugging and kissing George Bush.
Oh, I love the bushes.
Like they best friends now.
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask God again, what's going on? Why, Lord? Why?
That's a different car.
I know.
Oh, that's that one.
It's the color is different though. I don't like.
You don't like the car?
No, that's too big. Remember, we saw that car before, Santa Fe.
Oh.
It's too big.
Okay.
I showed
I guess everybody
I showed our friend. Can I mention names? No.
No. Why do you need to tell her name?
Well, I almost said her name.
I know, but you don't have to.
I showed our friend the car I like, the Mini Cooper. The countryman, I think, Mini Cooper. She said, that's your car. She said, that's cute. That's cute. I said, but Kim is saying it's too small. Need a side
what
car.
She said?
She thought it was cute. It's a nice car, but she didn't know that BMW makes it, or it's part of a BMW chain.
Oh, so it's
expensive. Yeah, it's expensive.
Oh.
But other than that, I just had to share that.
So they talked about. What did they talk? Is that what they talked about?
That was
about Mark Cuban.
The View talked about.
Mark Cuban.
No, The View talked about should the previous presidents speak up on what's going on with all what's the situation and how maybe ideals to change it and people get on board and the ladies were pretty much unanimous. No, he's not obligated. People were saying he's obligated.
Obligated for what?
To speak on, kind of like be the voice now of what people are looking. Even though we don't have a leader in place and he's done his job as a president.
Oh, they talking about Obama?
Yeah.
He don't have to do nothing but go swimming in Hawaii.
That's what pretty much the lady said.
Leave that man alone.
He's done his part, and now he
served his time. It's like prison.
Thank you.
I've served my time. I'm done.
Right. And Clinton or any of them. So
none of them. Biden either.
That's right. That's right.
Once you get out of office, that's it.
So
I'll show up for like funerals and memorial things, and maybe every once in a while I'll pop in, and but. No, it's the next administration. That's why nobody would want when Barack was president, didn't nobody want Bush popping up every second to say something?
And he did.
So no. The people voted. There's a new regime. So don't forget Walgreens.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You wait till your 4 years, and then you run again.
Thinking they was just trying to find something to talk about because that to me is a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Leave the former presidents alone.
Okay, so they saying it's Jewel this time. Yes, I'll say yeah. Go straight.
I'm not going to Walgreens.
I don't got time.
Oh, okay.
So just do Jewel.
The one down here.
Yep. So Jewel went off.
I hope that's not a big order.
And
the last time we were at Jewel. If you all were watching our show, nobody answered.
They didn't answer.
We had to actually call the customer service.
Yep.
And tell them.
And they still didn't answer.
They still didn't answer.
So let's hope
that they hired someone or whoever was sick.
That was ridiculous. Tax.
Because and it was 2 orders. It was 2 people driving up.
They say 6 bags. So who knows? It's probably a lot. All right, so we'll see how this one go. This is Jewel. What is going on that we getting all these groceries? You said something's coming up.
I said if it was 4th of July weekend.
Because today is Monday, right?
Juneteenth was yesterday.
Yeah. There's nothing big right now.
This is a weekend, Friday.
Oh, maybe that's why. People. Well, no, most people get groceries on the weekend, don't they? Saturday.
I'm happy if there's small orders. I'm okay.
So we got there's 2 things that's coming up that we could talk about. One is you did a movie. I saw you do a movie for tomorrow.
Our friend told us about 2 movies
What are they?
that we just seen.
No, you got going to Marcus.
Oh, Ballerina.
Oh, that's the one that's John Wick.
Yeah, she's training.
Keanu, but it's connected to John Wick. Because in the previews, see, that's why one of my friends, he don't like when they show stuff because they telling you the movie. By you showing Keanu Reeves as John Wick at the end, we know that it's connected to John Wick.
Well, maybe they okay with that.
Oh, they make you get excited. Yeah, if you like
and
John
come
Wick.
see it. Like, well, she has some
connection
with him.
with
Is
John
she training
Wick.
with him? Is he going to help
So
her fight?
we know it's part of that whole franchise, but it's a woman this time.
Mm-hmm.
And so we going to see that tomorrow?
No, next week.
Oh, what's tomorrow? I mean,
Tomorrow
Tuesday.
is Saturday.
I mean, Tuesday. My days. I'm thinking today was Monday.
Tomorrow.
Today is Friday, right?
Yeah, tomorrow we're actually going to a disabilities
I was going to say,
expo.
you want to talk about that?
A friend of ours told us about this disabilities expo. I guess they have it every year
At
in
the
a
light,
certain
you're going to make a
area.
left.
And because my mom uses a lot of the equipment and health care products, we figured this would be our first time going. It's free. Why not? We can see maybe what's out there. And then there's an actual workshop that we're going to at this disabilities expo that talks about traveling if you're handicapped.
What time is that thing?
About 3:45.
Because you want to make sure you get there in time.
Oh, the time we're leaving, we will.
Okay.
Yeah. But this guy, his name is Corey. I don't know his last name. He's known for traveling handicapped.
Okay.
He has information he shares about hotels to stay at. He's connected with the company called Wheel the World.
Oh,
and we connect with them because Wheel the World has its own website where they actually weed out for you. They collect data for you. If you're looking for hotels that have accessibility, they've even beefed it up where they actually have trips. Like if you want to go on a safari in South Africa and you are handicapped, you're in a wheelchair bound, scooter, crutches, whatever your issue is as for accessibility, you can travel with this group.
Okay.
And be able to, you don't have to be worried about what kind of van we're going to get. Are we going to have to get a lift when we come from the airport? You know, all of that stuff that people who have accessible.
Does he have one?
Yeah, he does, but will he stop?
Okay.
So that's where we're going tomorrow. We want to get information for traveling because we take
and then
my
you
mom
said
a
you
lot
want
of
to get a
places.
new scooter or something like that.
I was looking at getting a new scooter. There's one that's like it collapsed. It opens up and it collapses into a suitcase, like a suitcase style, and you can roll it. So I may look at that model and see if it's not too expensive. We may trade in, whatever we can do. You got the number?
Yeah, I had saved it. I should have called earlier.
But it's free, and they have different workshops that. Yeah, remember we were saying you need to call in early to have it ready, where the guy is standing outside waiting.
Oh no, hope they're not gonna do like they did last time. Well, they didn't answer.
Just so you guys know, you can call early. So these guys that's putting your groceries together, they're putting the groceries together for your people, they'll be waiting on you. We had that same problem. This time, call the store.
Jewel Home Delivery.
Yes, I have a pickup for Uber.
Okay, is it for Kimberly?
Yes.
All right, I'll bring it out in a minute. You're in the back?
Yes.
Okay, I'll bring it out.
Thank you.
You're welcome, bye.
She has your
Okay.
name. I said for Kimberly. That's like.
Yeah, she has the name.
Now she said, "Are you in the back?"
Why would
I
I
wonder,
know?
do they have some people stepping in for that situation we had
I think
last
so.
time?
I think they don't have nobody.
I'm gonna ask her when she comes out.
I think they don't have anybody, and it's regular employees that's doing
I'm
this.
gonna ask her if she's are you the dedicated person for this? Because last time we came,
There is nobody.
Nobody came.
People can't say they don't need no jobs.
Well,
It's always a job, unless they not hiring because they don't want to pay nobody.
that's in the news.
You don't
too.
know.
I think what's happening in the news with people who, these jobs where a lot of people are not applying for, that a lot of the people they're claiming are over here legal are working and doing these jobs. It hasn't hit anybody yet.
Right.
Because the thing that was concerning me is when you got money, you don't notice the shortage because you got money to pay for it.
Yep.
The-
It's the regular working class or poor people that notice.
They're gonna feel it. Yeah. These rich
When you
folks
rich,
are
you
not.
don't notice eggs at, because it was I was watching Breakfast Club with Charlamagne, and they was talking about eggs or something, and they was saying the price of eggs is going up or something, and he was like, he said, I'm not even gonna try to pretend. They was like, what are they, like $10? And
See, you don't even
and then
know.
they was like, I don't even think we can really speak on that because we don't. He said, we still gonna buy eggs. I'm like, we not.
Yeah, he wouldn't. It don't affect.
So that's
him.
why they noticed that stuff. You know, they probably like
You hear it
maybe
in
I
the
was paying
news.
$3 or $4
Gas
for eggs,
is up now.
and now I'm paying $10. But I have $10 to pay for eggs. So
All anything inflation.
only thing they would notice is if the tariffs would. That's why they said the rich people went after Trump with the tariffs.
Oh, they did.
Because they noticed that. That's why Elon and them was like,
How does
no.
tariffs help?
Because
hurt
of
them?
cars and rich stuff and jewelry and
Oh.
things that they buy. It was affecting the stocks. The stock market was going up and down, and things that affect them.
But wasn't he
was
saying-
with those tariffs? So they was like,
But didn't he say too, as well as the rich people that his friends and buddies, hang in there. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna feel it.
and they told him to blow that out of his wig.
He has a wig. You think?
You know he wears a toupee.
I didn't know that,
Yeah.
Cam. Come on, because the wind was blowing one time and it was just
Lenore,
messy.
no, the wind blew. I don't know what you watched when he was
It was
going
him
up on the
coming.
plane.
He was coming off
No.
the stage, the steps.
No, he was going up on the plane and the wind blew over and you saw the comb over. And he even had to, people was teasing him. He even had to address it and say, okay, because it was, the gig is up. The gig is up, buddy.
Oh my God.
Because right here is real. Because when he was on what's his name show, and they kept saying, you have a comb over. He's like, no. He said, pull right here. And he pulled right here. That's real. See, most comb overs is right here. So when he had what's his name on the talk show pull his hair, they was like, okay, that's your hair. Nah, buddy, it starts right back here. All of that is comb over.
It's like a lady to have a weave on and she'll tell you exactly where her hair is.
But her
real.
bald spot is right here.
Oh, wow.
But all this is real. But back here is a bald spot. So he was getting away with it until that he was getting on the airplane and it flew over and we saw this.
Yes.
This stayed right. Right here, we saw all bald. And he had to admit it. He kind of was.
got me.
He kind
You
of was
got me.
laughing because he was like, "All right,
You got me.
like I don't have to
Why
hide
you
anymore."
didn't wear no hat? You should have wore a hat. You would have.
Well, he always wear a golf hat.
Yes, you didn't wear your mega hat.
Now, what he won't come to is the diapers because they say he wears Depends.
Who says they that? Who is this they?
Okay. Don't forget, I got a scan.
Hi. Yeah.
Let's see what she bringing out. Is it a lot?
Is it a lot?
It's not terrible. We've had a lot bigger ones today.
Can you scan that
Now, are
one?
you the dedicated person back
I'm
here?
gonna have y'all. Hold on, y'all.
I am
Yeah, I
right
got
now.
it.
I'm about to go home. There will be someone else back here.
Because one time we came, no one came.
No one came out for you?
No one, they didn't answer. We stayed for good almost 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
goodness.
So we had to cancel.
Oh,
There was a
wow.
lady next to us. We couldn't, nobody came.
Oh, well, I don't know. Did you try calling the phone number?
Yeah, we did. Nobody answered.
Really? What time was that?
It was a few drivers that showed up.
Yeah, we all was on the phone. going,
It's not doing nothing,
See, that's new. Usually we're pretty good. I wonder who was on it that night.
I can't even
Jonathan,
tell you
don't
what
you
day
dare.
that was.
Don't close me out.
y'all.
He got that evil
Yeah,
laugh.
You're trying to lock me out. I'm sorry about that. Well, he's actually taking over for me. He has the phone.
Uh-huh.
If you guys are coming back, get the phone. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
With that evil laugh.
Lenore, it's on each one. Is there one on that one?
There's two of them.
It's a scan on each one.
What do you mean?
Is there a scan on that one? As you pick up the bag, is there a scan? Okay, if it don't have a scan, don't worry about it.
Sure.
Yeah,
These are one order though, right?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if it has a scan it before
that
we put
little
it.
label thing?
Yeah, yeah. See, this one
There's
had a
not no
scan,
alcohol
y'all.
in here.
Oh, I don't know. No scans,
Oh,
right?
here's one.
Yeah, see, it's not consistent. Right here. It's not consistent. That's where we messed up last time. It wasn't consistent.
Same order. Why would they have 2 scans?
They have different scans. Okay. Is it? Let me know if it's another one.
Fruit in here.
Nothing else? Is there one? Oh, it's more? I thought it wasn't a lot.
They got a lot of fruit.
It's just not heavy, right? No waters and stuff.
Well, no. The fruit.
Okay. When we get to the thing, I'll help her take it out.
Why is a pineapple by itself?
I don't know.
You don't have to go
Just
in
throw it in a bag. Make sure there's no scans.
This came out. Why is this not in a bag?
Oh, well, they just had it in the thing, huh?
That's on this.
Flies. Is there a lot left? Huh? Yeah, I can't see what she's doing. She said it's not a lot, but she's still going.
You said to look
For a scan. Is it one on the actual thing? If not, don't worry about it. It's flies.
It's on the bucket.
Here. Scan that.
Wouldn't it be the same?
Just scan it, Lenore. Okay.
How do you scan
Just hold it up to it. That's it. You see success at the top. Don't worry about it if you don't see it. I'm not trying to stay here. Okay?
it? Didn't do nothing.
That's fine. Just come.
Then why you got me doing it?
If it did, I don't.
You
Okay.
gotta bend over to see.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be doing all that. It said scan 3 of 6. So I'm gonna skip. It's missed some, but that's fine.
But they all didn't have no thing on it.
I know, so let me do this. Lenore.
It's the same number. 281-291-291.
I be trying to get Lenore to go, y'all. We not trying to be staying here.
Well, sometimes you get mad at me because I take off too soon.
No, I meant
You don't have navigation.
no, but with
ready.
the barcode, remember, I don't like doing
Oh, well,
these
you
barcodes.
didn't have told me to bend down to do
No,
that.
if they had one, I was gonna try it.
Oh, well.
Yeah. At least I tried. Okay. So you're gonna go to Atkinson and make a right, and then Buckley. You're going to Buckley Road. So we're going out. Yeah, to me it was that one man was here. Remember, he was here after we left.
I did
Trying to find ain't nobody got time for all of that.
Oh, yeah, he had a lot.
Trying
though.
to find thing to scan.
He probably had more than one person, though.
Well, we did too. Make a right.
I mean, he had at least
Just keep them separate.
3 or 4 things.
You got to keep them separate. You know? Do your part, that guy. If I got him in different parts of my car, that's it. Hey, everybody come on. I forgot what we was talking about. Oh, the accessibility thing.
Yeah,
You saw a scooter.
My friend told us about one she saw that she said it would probably be there because they always show new equipment,
Mhm.
most
Is it a lot?
current equipment.
Expensive? Put this
probably-
down. It's on your...
It probably is a lot.
Oh, maybe that ain't gonna do nothing. Can you maybe go up on the window? Let's see if that does.
Because the scooters that we have,
Don't worry about it. Okay.
they did better right here.
Yeah, man. You just look washed out. But go ahead.
It looked left. You said.
Left.
Those kind of scooters get a little pricey because they're remote control and they collapse and they're not heavy.
What's
They're-
pricey?
pricey is over like 2,000. You know, they can be pricey depending on the make and model. My mom got one from Medicare. Is it Medicaid? I get them mixed up. Medicare,
I don't
Medicaid.
know.
The one that gives you an equipment when you are handicapped. They give you a walker. They give you a scooter. They give you a my grandmother, we would use her Medicare, Medicaid, whatever, to get her walker, which she walked with, and
Or toilet
bathtub thing. Yeah, toilet thing. They do standard. They don't do fancy. If you want fancy, you're on your own.
You gotta go on your
You're
own.
on your own.
Which makes sense. The government's not gonna pay $3,000, $4,000.
They'll do a basic. They'll do a
A
basic.
fancy scooter.
So other than that, that's what we're going to look at. Just whatever they have. They may have a new piece of equipment that we may like.
If you get a new one, are you gonna sell the old one?
Yeah, I want to talk to that one guy that does repairs. And
Does
talk
he
to
buy
him. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say, do you buy scooters to resell? And ask him for that.
Are you trying to sell the smart one or that other one that nobody likes? The one you got that's supposed to be collapsible, that's not.
I actually don't like the red one.
The red one is better. It's good.
I know.
That's
but I
your
don't-
standard.
Yeah, but I.
Oh, you
like
rather
it.
sell that one than yours that nobody likes? Really? Go ahead.
That red one. I mean, the red one is basic, but it's heavy. It's 5 pieces.
That one came from Medicated.
I know. Yeah, she rides it. It's sturdy. It's very sturdy.
So you don't want to sell yours?
I don't mind it, I guess, because we have to. When we take it apart, it's light, but each piece is kind of.
At the light, you're gonna make a right.
No, I don't want to sell mine because we put money in that one. That's why I wanted to do the red one.
Oh.
We didn't pay much for that one. We're not losing out.
Well, we losing out to get another scooter, period.
I know.
I mean,
that's
seriously,
if
we
go
need
down
all
that
these
road.
dang on scooters.
I know. I wish I had held off with buying this one, but this Expo came late and I didn't even know. I wanted to, you know what? The one that we're talking about, they did have it at that other store in Wheeling. They actually had it like a suitcase looking, but it cost so much. So I said, well, let me just look on Amazon.
And then, do I really need it? You know, it's like,
Probably not. Yeah.
we really need all these scooters.
I wanted to.
We don't use them that often, so I don't
wanted
think
to
we need all of them.
I know. I wanted to replace the red one because it would always be for Mama.
Mama would ride the red one,
She would, but she has problems with that one too when she's slowing down. It don't have a brake.
but she likes it.
Yeah,
And then I can.
Well,
do,
she started liking mine. She said the only reason why I don't like yours is she's got used to it.
Oh, she like yours?
Remember, she had to do mine because we didn't take the other.
So she like it?
she started to get used to it.
Okay.
She said, I'm starting to get used
Oh,
to
so
this
you
one."
really don't need another one.
It's
then.
not even mine. You're telling people that this is mine.
I mean, the one.
all 3 scooters, you guys, are my mom's.
But she
we
picked out
claim
one.
them. Yeah,
she
we-
picked out
We
one.
claim them because we use them.
Right.
As well.
If we
my mom
go-
can't do all 3 of them.
If we go on like a cruise, or if we go on
lot of
where it's a
walking.
lot of walking,
Yeah.
that Kendrick concert was wonderful.
Oh my God.
The Patti LaBelle and them concert, wonderful. We was riding all around the United Center.
Yes, in the football Soldiers Field.
Lenore, go get something to drink. All right, okay. You went got chicken nuggets and everything at Patti LaBelle's concert.
Yep.
You wouldn't have did that if we was walking.
Keep going.
Yeah. Taste of Chicago.
Oh, they come in handy.
I was going to the different booths in the Taste of Chicago. I was like, let me try this one. I saw this one when I was going down. If I was walking,
And you were
once I pass it, I'm not going way
in the
back.
Kendrick Lamar concert, you didn't mind waiting in line.
Waited in
for
line.
to buy the T-shirts.
I sat on my walker and waited in line. Inched up where everybody went to inched up.
I mean, there's
loved
pros and cons with them.
And then people was
But
like, "Well, you losing weight, so if you lose weight by weight by
would you
November,
walk and not
I'm
use
still
them?
doing a walker."
That's what's surprising me. She's doing
I'm
really
still
good.
doing a walker.
And her walking may catch
I
you.
don't care. I'm still doing
May
a walker.
be able to walk a mile and be okay.
If I was 120 pounds, I'm still doing a walker.
Well, we asked my friend if she's gonna lease one. She said no.
I'm still doing.
She's
a
actually
walker.
walking.
God bless her.
Yeah, both of them.
I am doing.
We gonna be the scooter gang.
I'm gonna be on a scooter,
So I got to get our T-shirts.
and I'm not ashamed. I don't care if I'm in shape. I'm still gonna be on this walker. I watched these people on the last cruise. We left at this street coming up right here, and they was tired. While I was zooming by on my scooter,
They were in shape, right?
and they were in shape. They was like, "Dang, I'm tired." I said, "So I got a scooter." And they was like, "I hear you. I don't care. I'm doing a scooter. Y'all can talk about me.
And it's
And then we was going to shows, sold out, seats sold out. We all showed up with our scooter.
we have our own seat. It's a built-in seat with the scooter. People were looking at us like they standing up, couldn't get in. We went right to the front
Right on.
where the stage
Make
is.
a right. Also get let in first
Yeah.
because we got on a scooter. So y'all can talk about me. I'm gonna still have my scooter. Okay, it's the third house on the left. 29635. So it's this one right here.
This?
You got to go to his driveway though. Keep going. His driveway is right here.
I thought this was his driveway.
No, right here, Lenore. Next to his mailbox.
Oh, that's not his driveway?
No, this is his driveway.
Oh, okay. They had two of them. That's why I thought this was theirs.
No, that's his neighbor's driveway.
Then what's the one that car did?
That's
So
his,
they got two of them.
No, that's his driveway. Both of those is his.
I know it just looks like two different ones because it has a divider in the middle.
I'm gonna turn the camera around, y'all. It says, please don't ring doorbell or
Close
knock.
your door. Let me go up a little.
I'm working and the dogs will bark. How you get in there? Right here?
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
why I'm coming up. Okay.
All right. Well, I turned the camera on. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see nothing anyway. Off.
You sure?
Nah. Okay, y'all. All right. Y'all can't see nothing. It don't matter.
You just turn them on.
All right. Just leave y'all back. Y'all can just watch us get the bags out. Okay.
Hi. Are we disturbing your dog? Wanna hold the phone too? You want one more? Two more.
All right, y'all watching us. I normally turn down big orders, but these didn't have no water, so that's why I said cool.
And you got all the bags, right?
I hope so.
I mean, you don't
You
see
said
nothing
it
on
was
the
two
floor,
more?
right?
Hold on, you ain't putting on no crazy place, did you?
Ouch.
Okay. Hold on, I can't go nowhere. Handed to customer. Done. Just going through the little things. Confirm delivery. Okay.
This Uber?
Yeah, this Uber.
Are they all pretty much like that?
So we can go back. We came that way, right?
Uh-huh. Are they all pretty much like that where you have to go confirm, take a
No, I
photo?
think Grubhub. Now I can't remember. I can't remember. Let me see.
Okay.
Hold on. Confirm your identity. Take a photo. Hold
I have
on.
to stop. Hold on. Let me pull over.
Sometimes it'll pop up and say confirm your identity.
And you can't be driving when you do this.
You can't drive.
Which it forces you to be safe.
Okay. Confirm my identity. They got everybody and mama driving now. That's why they making people do that now. Because your cousin, your mama, your auntie, everybody driving for you. And making money. It's an easy way to make money. That's why everybody doing it. So,
we hooked up mom's friend. They were, at one time, they would borrow money. And we said, hey, you guys can make quick money when you drive.
That way you ain't got to borrow.
You need gas money or something to pay a bill real quick.
Right.
And they were happy that we gave them that info because they still have the app. They can drive whenever.
Mhm.
They can reset it and continue driving.
Yep.
People don't realize you can pay your rent, your mortgage, depending on
Easy money.
how often you drive for that particular time.
Very easy money.
Yeah.
Very easy money.
Instacart too, which is groceries. So, okay.
Again, I'm trying to head back towards Walgreens, so
Oh.
unless it rings again. A lot of times we'll run errands while we out here. It's so much easier.
Where am I?
You back on keep straight.
Go straight.
On what you call it? What is this street? You know what this street is. Midlothian. That's it. And then you know this Winchester.
Okay.
What was I going to say? I can't even remember.
Oh, what we were talking about before we dropped off the groceries?
Yeah.
I love it when we do drop. Well, I shouldn't say that because if we're able to just leave them, that's good too.
Mm-hmm.
But this particular person,
She wanted them because she wanted to pick them up off the ground.
Yeah, so we had to wait for her to come back to the door.
Oh, you had to when you went over?
Because she probably putting them in the kitchen.
Normally, I don't do when it's a lot of bags. I'll say no, but it wasn't no water.
Yeah.
So when you put them in the car, but you kept going, that's how I was like, y'all saw, I was like, how long you gonna keep going? Because it's a lot. You doing a lot.
And some stuff wasn't even in a bag.
Yeah,
How
see.
that fall out, I don't know.
She picking up a lot of groceries. Normally I say no.
She had a lot of fruit, I noticed.
So keep straight. Well, what street is this? I guess you can go down right. Go right. Go right.
Go right?
Yeah, to 45. We're going to Walgreens. To 45.
Okay.
Because it don't make sense to curve up.
I don't think 45.
Yes, it does.
Oh, does it?
Make a right, yeah.
Oh, you know, I'm thinking of Butterfield.
I'm like, it does.
Butterfield goes through a neighborhood.
Right.
So I'm thinking it doesn't continue on
Oh, yeah.
north.
I'm like, yeah, Lamar Peterson. It goes to 45.
So, yeah, with this expo tomorrow will be something new for us.
Was there anybody else you wanted to see other than that man?
No. I was reading through other stuff. You can, but it can if you want.
Mm-hmm.
But he was the only one that sparked my interest because we travel. You know, he may have some good,
Mm-hmm.
like for me, I definitely want to hear about airline.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do on an airline if you are handicapped? Do they have a special chair to take you to
They
the
supposed to.
restroom? You got to request that. I'm assuming you probably do.
Mm-hmm.
We even thought to go back to foreign travel out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
7 hours. Do they have handicap accessible washrooms on the plane? How do you find out if they do?
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. I wanted to touch bases with them. I wouldn't even mind, depending on the price and where they go,
Mm-hmm.
do a trip with them because they would have everything.
Aren't they doing to Italy or something?
They're going to Italy.
We've been there.
We've
but-
been there.
So I don't really
They
wanna
did a
go there.
safari in South Africa.
If they go, we've been there. If they go somewhere I've never gone, then maybe I'll,
think about.
Is it somewhere I've
going
never
with
gone or
them.
somewhere I've never been? What do you think?
Been, I think. Place I've never been.
I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, that makes sense. But to know that they're out there. He's being his followers.
Let's see. You don't. Oh, I haven't. Hey Google, what's the correct way to say I want to go to a place I've never been, or I want to go to a place I haven't gone to?
Okay.
Google don't even know what I'm saying. Hey Google, what's the best way to say this? I want to go to a place I've never been. I want to go to a place I've never gone.
Here are a few ways to say, I want to go to a place I've never been, or I want to go to a place I've never gone, with slight variations in nuance. I want to go somewhere new. This is the most concise and common way to express it. I'm looking to explore a new destination.
Oh, he's
Slightly
saying
more
other ways
formal,
to say
Good
it.
for travel planning. I'd love to visit a place I
He's
haven't
saying
seen
he's not
before.
saying the correct
The other
English.
AI,
sense
we
is the
wanted
visual
to
aspect.
know.
I think he's supposed to say, what's the correct grammar? That's it. Hey, Google, what's the correct grammar? I want to go to a place I've...
Correct grammar refers to the set
Now
of
he
rules
telling
that
me what
govern
correct
how
grammar
language
is.
used to create
Okay,
clear
let me see. What's the way to say this? Hey, Google, how do I say this using correct grammar? I want to go to a place I've
Please
never...
provide the sentence or phrase you would like me to help you with. I'll do my best to correct it and explain the grammar.
I want to go to a place I've never gone. I want to go to a place I've never been. Did you hear me? I want to go to a place I've never gone. I want to go to a place I've never been.
Both are grammatically correct, but I want to go to a place I've never been is the more natural and commonly used phrasing in English. Here's why. Been, past participle of to be.
But he said both
focuses
are
on the
correct. But we, listening to it, it sounds better to say I want to go to a place I've never been.
Yeah.
But I could have said the same thing. I want to go to a place I've never gone. Isn't that something?
Because I would be quick to say the been one, not the gone.
But the gone he's just said is correct too.
How he know? He don't know nothing. We were talking about that with another friend of mine, saying that her spouse does Google a lot, and it was something going on with Google and YouTube or whatever. She said, we're not going to sit here and believe everything social media
No,
tells
you don't have to. But
so she was telling him that.
But I'm
You
not gonna
everything
believe them.
Google say. Because you come back and say, Google says this. Google says this is
don't
the
forget
way.
you're gonna be in the right lane.
Oh, yeah, when I get up there.
Okay.
So it's funny. If they're doing stuff like that, yeah. Corrections on how to
Yeah,
grammar
I'm
and
gonna
stuff.
listen to what
But
it says.
Google, how old is so-and-so and when did they die? They could be off.
Yeah.
You never know.
But that's better than nothing. If I'm asking a person and they don't have no idea,
Yeah, I don't know. You'll spread that lie.
No, it depends on how you using it. Yeah.
Okay.
You can always check your sources.
But yeah, this
Like
guy,
it can tell you something, and you can say, "What are your sources?" And it'll tell you where it got its sources from.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like, where did you get that information from? It'll tell you. You may trust that where it got it from, versus just trusting it. So
yeah, it would make sense though if they're going somewhere we've never been. That would be more
then
of an
I'll do it.
incentive
Then I'll
to
do
look
it.
into it.
But not Italy.
I would love to go to Ireland. If they go to Ireland or somewhere, or even if they go to England, because you haven't been to England.
Yeah, but you have.
No.
But that was like 50 years ago.
Yeah. Well, not even 50 years. I've only been to certain parts of it. Of England. I didn't visit all of the major. Because we were there.
You didn't go to Buckingham Fountain and all that.
No, because we were there. Our flight was canceled, so we just went underground in this area where you shop,
Oh.
and that was it.
Oh, so you really haven't gone then to
No.
London.
No. We have relatives here, somewhere.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, that's it. Do you have anything else to talk about?
I bought a ring.
She's swerving into the curb.
I bought a pug ring.
Yeah, 'cause we got a pug
We're gonna be
dog
greeting our
coming.
pug next week, so.
So we'll talk about him later.
Yeah, he has his
film
own show
that.
too.
Yeah. All right, that's
Okay.
it. You want to pray us out?
Yeah. Thank you, Father. We give you glory. We give you all the honor, oh Lord. We thank you for another day. We thank you for this weather, oh God, as it's getting nicer and nicer to just spend time with family and vacationing, and hopefully people are taking the breaks like they should to be well rested. We give you glory and honor, oh God, for this show. We thank you for another opportunity
Right here.
to share our opinions on what's going on and just update people even with the driving and let them know this is another way to make some money. We thank you for those that are watching us, oh God, to protect them and be safe, that their families will be safe, oh God. And we just forever give you all the glory and honor that belongs to you. In Jesus' name, amen.
All right, y'all. I said yes to this one. Let me turn
We're
this
going to go right
on.
to it then and do this later?
Yeah, hold on. I'll turn this one off. Turn Grubhub
So when she gets
on.
an okay for one of the three, you turn them the two off?
I turn the other one off, unless I want to do two at one time.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is on Belvedere. So I think it's that one up there. That's by your Dunkin' Donuts. So you gotta turn around.
Hold on. Tie this.
All right, y'all. So we will talk y'all later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. Ooh, your voice.
I had to clear my throat.
Another Woods Report. See y'all later.